report.
The package that arrived in Istanbul 12 days ago was registered as a toy, according to sources here. In fact, it was anything but. This is the depot where the fake bomb was discovered. The customs official, Jakub Cicek, who found it, told me as soon as he opened it, he quickly took it outside and warned his colleagues. When I opened the package, he says, it was just like what you see in the movies, with a detonation set up, with a clock and some clay and wires that were intertwined. When I saw it, I thought it was just like the movies. Tonight, ITV News will reveal that the package was discovered at around 10:30 on the 18th of March. It was to be sent to a wedding reception in the Zeytinburnu area of Istanbul. A worker remembers it saying, a present for the bride and groom, to be left on the bride and groom's table. Incredibly, Turkish police sources suggest the name of the sender was an alias, raising further questions about how he was able to send it at all. The head of customs in Istanbul, Tevfik Usta, proudly showed me their report. He claims they check everything. The implication? Why wasn't it checked in the UK? We scan all air cargo that comes into our country, he says. We inspect the outside of the packages as well as x-ray the cargo. Then we permit entry into the country. The fake bomb was sent from this UPS depot in North London. UPS say they have a multi-layered approach to security, but tonight the government is promising changes.
I'm confident that we will put in place the necessary measures to ensure that aviation in this country is safe. We will look very carefully at what has happened in this incident. We're already working with UPS and others, and if there are any changes that we need to make in response to this incident, we will make them.
One Turkish official privately pointed out today that if Turkey had allowed a package that looked like a bomb onto a plane bound for Britain, there would have been serious trouble. What is certain is that those with deadly intent against the UK are watching and looking for weaknesses. And tonight ITV News has learned that news of the fake bomb that was discovered here in Istanbul has now appeared on an Al-Qaeda chat room. Kia Simmons, ITV News, Istanbul.
And there's much more still to come on the programme, including a first look at tomorrow's front pages. Plus, facing an uncertain future, more than 100 organisations lose out when the English arts budget is cut.
Celebrating Gorbachev 80th birthday, the charity gala for a party man. And much more than a cricket match, the passion and the politics of the World Cup semi-final.
Before that, the nuclear leak crisis in Japan's reached another alarming level. Radiation has been found in the sea near the damaged plant, which is 3,000 times the legal limit. The Japanese authorities have now decided to scrap 4 of the 6 reactors at the Fukushima plant. All Davis reports.
This is a sight and sound that's become horribly familiar to the Japanese people, and so is this. An executive of the nuclear power company making a grovelling apology. This one saying, sorry, the company president can't be here to apologise in person, but he's been admitted to hospital suffering from high blood pressure.
High blood pressure.
Perhaps understandable, and every day brings fresh information indicating the crisis at the stricken Fukushima plant is far from over. Yesterday, traces of plutonium were found in soil around one reactor. Today, news that radioactive iodine has been detected in the sea near the plant at levels more than 3,000 times what permitted by law. Today's confirmation that the 4 ruined reactors are to be decommissioned is hardly a surprise. A leading British scientist says making the plant safe will take years.
There will undoubtedly be damage, fuel, possibly some level of meltdown. That will lead to complications of getting the fuel out, complications in the recovery work. And there's going to be a good number of years before the whole situation is finally resolved.
The impact of this disaster on Japanese society is reflected in these remarkable scenes. Japan's Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko making a rare public appearance, visiting refugees from Fukushima at an evacuation centre, consoling people who have no idea when they'll be able to return to their homes. All the latest information suggests it won't be any time soon. Paul Davis,